Hey everyone, welcome back to Tekneikos. Today I am doing something exciting, getting back to coding on Linux. Okay, as a long time Windows user, I have always loved exploring different operating systems, and Linux has been one of my favorites. I have tried multiple distributions over the years, and today I am going to take you through my journey with Linux, and then we would install Arch Linux. Okay, so if you directly want to watch the installation process, you can skip this part, and for those who want to see how I started all these things, you can continue. So you can see I do casual gaming and coding as full time, so we need a system that can support both the things. So Linux says welcome. So let me introduce you with Linux Mint. Okay, so when I first started with Linux, I chose a Linux Mint. The interface was clean, intuitive, and similar to Windows. Okay, making the transition super smooth. And why Linux Mint? Because some fellow YouTuber back then told me use Linux Mint. Okay, so it's stable and beginner friendly and has all the tools you need to get started with development or even daily tasks. Okay, for anyone who is getting started with Linux for the first time, you can definitely check Linux Mint as your operating system. Okay, after that, I think I shifted to Ubuntu. Ubuntu is a great, okay, it's legend. Okay, it was a game changer for me with its massive community. Okay, the people are continuously monitoring, updating, and doing lots of stuff in Ubuntu, and you can find more software for Ubuntu than any other distribution out there. Ubuntu was amazing thanks to some stream protocol. Okay, but then I wanted something even more cutting edge, and that's when I switched to Fedora. The reason I switched to Fedora because I was getting bored with Ubuntu and its snap packages because those feel really slow. Okay, and Fedora is something different. Okay, Fedora updated kernels and the DNF package manager solved a lot of issues. Okay, I faced with snap, and the performance boost on my hardware was noticeable. Let me tell you, Fedora became my go-to. Okay, back then. uh, it also depends on your hardware which supports and which gives you more uh, power over your machine. So I would, the second recommendation would be Fedora for sure. After Mint, I would suggest, if you are done with Linux, you have been introduced with Linux Mint and all the functionality, how it works, all the things, then you can directly shift to Fedora and you will not regret, I promise you guys. Now we will download Arch Linux. Okay, so before you even try to download or go to this archlinux.org, let me tell you a very important thing, and that is you should not install Arch Linux on your machine, on your primary machine. Okay, if you are not familiar with the stuff it can give you. Okay, it can give you any time any error you may not expected. Okay, even I was giving an exam, okay, back then, and the Chrome crashed. Okay, I was so shocked. So you can get anything anytime unexpectedly. Okay, but if you maintain it, you will not face any issue, and if you know how to deal with this, you will not face any issue. Okay, the community is really good. You will find good articles of any problem that you face over Reddit, Arch Linux, and even in YouTube as well. So why I am going to use Arch Linux? Because I have been using different distros from past 3 to 4 years. Okay, so I know how to handle these issues, and Arch gives you minimal installation. Okay, also customizable kernel, choice of software, the software that you want or you don't want, you can install it or you can skip it. Okay, the another good part is a rolling release model. Okay, Arch uses a rolling release model, so you always get the latest updates and software versions without needing to upgrade your system. Okay, this has the negative part as well. You may get a software which is not compatible with your machine, but you can roll back anytime. Okay, so with that said, let's just install it. We will go to Arch Linux, then there must be some download. Okay, it's not here. Let me go back. Okay, yeah, downloads. You can download with torrent if you want, but I prefer, let's just search India. Yeah, let me open the first link. If the server is slow, you can try different link as well. Yeah, you can see this one is slow. Okay, we will install from here, and this is the ISO. Just click on the download. It's downloading. Okay, another thing that you will require is Rufus. It will help you to create a bootable pen drive using that Arch Linux that we are installing right now. Let me just install this as well. Okay, search for command prompt and open the command prompt. Okay, after that, insert your USB drive to format it. Okay, it's important. So once you inserted, just type disk part, type list disk. Okay, maybe I'm wrong here. Yeah, with a space between list and disk. Okay, now the disk 1 is my pen drive that I will boot. Okay, sorry, I will clean, format it. So we will select the disk 1 and type command clean. Then we will create a partition. Okay, create partition primary, then format it. Format fs equals to fat32 quick. Okay, 0% completed. It will complete. Okay, 100% completed. Okay, now your USB drive is completely cleaned, nothing is there. We can use it to boot our Linux, Arch Linux. Okay, so it's almost there, just 45 to 42 seconds. Now the Arch Linux is downloaded, so we will open the Rufus software. Click on yes and it will open. It will auto detect your pen drive, don't worry about that. Click on the disks, click on Arch Linux and open it. Once you are ready, just click on start. Okay, yes. Now this will start copying your ISO to your pen drive, and once this is done, you can boot. Hey, so we are now in the boot menu. So what you can do, you just turn off your PC, and while it is turning on, for my device it's F2. You can Google for your device. Okay, your PC, keep on clicking on the button so that it will open this bootable window. Turn off the secure boot, okay, it's important. You can click it and disable. Okay, once you disabled it, go to boot. This is your window. You just need to go down. Okay, this is the pen drive that you just inserted. Click on app 6 to take it up and save and exit, and yes, enter yes. Okay, once you click on enter, it will open the installation medium of Arch Linux. Just wait, let it complete. So now you need to connect your system to the internet so that you can install Arch Linux on your system. Okay, for that type IWCTL. Okay, I think it's not visible. Yeah, press enter. Now type station WLAN 0 scan. Okay, this will scan your Wi-Fi, and again type LAN 0 and get networks. This is a correct one. And if you are not getting the network that you are looking for, just scan again and run this command again. Okay, you will get your Wi-Fi. You can see after few tries I am getting the Wi-Fi ID which I need to connect. Okay, so you just need to keep on trying scanning. After a few seconds it will get it. Okay, now we need to connect it. Type the command station LAN 0 and connect. Give a space, double colon, and inside that the name of the Wi-Fi that you are trying to connect. Make sure it should be exact. Okay, 5G. Type your password and yeah, it's connected now. Okay, to check, just exit. Let me just clean it. Okay, now we will run the command ping google.com. okay, we are getting ping, that means it's working. Just Control C to stop and clear. Now run the command pacman -sy. Okay, space, there is a space. Okay, it will synchronize the package to the database. Now it's done. We need to install keyring and -sy. Okay, run this command. This is up to date. And pacman -sy. Install it. Just type yes. Okay, it's installing. Just clear it. Now install archinstall. Okay, pacman just type Y for yes, and now we will open archinstall. Okay, so this is the interface. We will go to disk configuration, partitioning, use a best effort default partitioning layout. Okay, we will choose this, and now We will select our main SSD. Do not select the pen drive. Okay, SanDisk pen drive. Choose the SSD that is installed, or the place where you want to install your Arch Linux. Click space to select it and enter. Okay, we will go with btrfs. And would you like to use, okay, yes, click enter. Okay, so we are done with this. Go back. Disk configuration is done. We don't need to encrypt anything. Swap, let it be. Bootloader is system boot, it's good. We will change the root password, it's important. Okay, now the root password has changed. We will add a user. Type your name. Once you type the username and password, confirm and exit. Now user account is created. Now we will go to profile. This is important. We are not going to install a minimal or server. We will install a desktop. So in desktop we would go to genome, and for graphic card we will install AMD. Where is AMD? Okay, you can go with Nvidia if you have an Nvidia graphic card. Once this is done, now you can go back. You can see your profile is genome and graphic card is AMD. Now for audio we will use Pipewire, and for network we will use the network manager for genome. For additional package we will need Firefox. Okay, additional package is done. And for time zone, let me just select a time zone. Okay, once you are all done, just cross check if anything is missing. This is important because after this you may not able to change this step. Okay, we are done with root password, user account, profile, audio Pipewire. Okay, kernels. Okay, for kernels you can opt for a Linux LTS. LTS stands for long-term support, but for now I'm not going with anything. The reason behind is if the system goes off you can change the kernel and switch on. If anything goes wrong, if you install some bad packages or some package which do not support your system, you can always go back if you have LTS kernel. Now we are done, we will install it. Okay, so we got the complete script. Just click on yes and it will start installing your Arch Linux. You don't have to do much now. Just wait for maybe half an hour to complete it. Okay, this is how it works. Okay, it will download all the packages required that you have selected, and once this is done I will come back. Now Arch Linux is installed. We will do post installation. Click on yes. Now we will install few office software alternative of Microsoft Office. You can skip this step and so we have installed Arch Linux on our machine. Few things I will show you that you can do right now so that your machine would ready to work. So the first thing is we need an extension, search extension manager. Okay, download this software. This is very important to install extensions on your machine. Okay, I have installed a -2 dock. This is very necessary extension which helps you make a dock like this so that you can easily navigate. Another thing that I will require is Chrome. We will install Chrome, and we will also install VS Code, okay, and all the different packages. You should not write this, you should write Chrome Arch, and you will get directly to Google Chrome. So in this website, arch arch linux, just copy the URL to clone the Chrome repository. Okay, this is how you do in every installation of software. Okay, what you need few things before installing, and that is you need pacman git should be there. Okay, I'm getting this error because I have not mentioned as sudo, and put your password. Once this is done, you just type Y to install Git on your system so that you can install Google Chrome and VS Code. Clear this, type command git clone, and then paste the URL you just copied here. Click on enter, and this will copy it. Now redirect to the page what you just cloned, Google Chrome. You can see at home and Google Chrome. Okay, either you can directly redirect from command line terminal, or you can open this folder repository and open console here. Okay, then write command make pkg si. Okay, this will build and install your Google Chrome on your machine. So now it's asking whether you want to install or not. Just type your password and Y. Now you can see here you will get Chrome. Okay, same steps we will follow to install VS Code in our system. Open this link in a new tab, copy this link for Visual Studio Code as I just mentioned. Go back, clear your terminal, git clone, and paste the link. Okay, clear it and redirect to CD and Visual, and click on the tab button. Okay, TAB on your keyboard, it will auto complete it. Now make pkg package, and it will start. Yeah, just type your password, Y to continue. It started downloading. We are done. Oh, okay, it will come here. Yeah, we got the VS Code and Chrome as well. Install few more packages in the terminal itself, like we need pacman type sudo. Okay, it will install, but one important thing is you will find anything and mostly everything in Arch Linux user repository. But in case you are not getting any package or any software you want to use, if it is not here, what you can do is go to a platform called Flatpak. Okay, Flatpak is like how we use Play Store. Okay, it is a package management software. They have all the software in their repository. Get started with app, choose your distribution. We are using Arch, so I will choose this. copy this command and paste in your console. After this, what you need to do, install app. Go to install app. You can type anything. I might need Obsidian to write notes. Okay, I use Obsidian, so I will go to Obsidian and copy the manual installation command and paste it here like this, and when I click on enter, it will install Obsidian for me. I have already done that. Yeah, here it is. So it's just super easy, like how you use Play Store in your Android device or App Store in your iOS. So thank you for watching this video. Like and subscribe to my channel. This will help me to create more such content.